Good morning, everyone. I am so thankful that you guys were all able to, oh, we got people to join us today on our 2024 kickoff call. So we're going to go over some things that are going on in Plexus, but really we want to just talk about some updates and changes that we are going to make as a group that I'm super duper excited about. And so I'm just going to start with that right away. It's been on my heart for a while now to change the name of our team because I wanted it to be a little more universal, something that wasn't so, I don't know, like, we tell people don't talk to people about silver or gold because they don't even know what that means. And so while I love Dare to be Diamond and we'll probably always call it Dare, we are going to rebrand our team name to the Wellness Collective, which I
Yay!
am super stoked about. And it's funny because I'd seen this in the past, like years and years ago, but someone was using it and they were a pretty big team in Plexus and I didn't want to take that over from them because it would have been a little obvious. And then that team kind of fizzled out a little bit, or maybe they didn't, but their online presence did. And so it's been several years since that came to my mind. And then if you notice the magazines that Plexus was putting in orders, they said like the Plexus Wellness Collective. And I was like, oh, well, we could just use that. And then it looks like our own team magazine kind of thing, or at least, it's branded the same. And I noticed a couple other teams doing that same thing. So I was like, see, they know what they're doing. And finally, I was trying to think of all kinds of catchy names. And I even had the cover photo for the team page mocked up it said live well, which I love that. And it could be like our tagline, but I just thought like the live well team, like that sounds weird. So I don't mind it like as a tagline. And I had that as a cover photo. And if you notice, it has said that on several of our team cover photos for the last many months.
Months, yeah.
And so we got to Super Saturday and they launched, which I also love, they launched what they're calling the Social Wellness Club. So the idea behind this is that I already saw Maria Ramos post, join me at the Social Wellness Club. And that's what she is calling like her sip and sees. But now you can say, join us at the Social Wellness Club this Friday at my house. And we'll be wearing this, and people will be like, wait, what's that? That's cute. I want that. We've been begging Plexus for merch that is cool and relevant and sparks a conversation and isn't like gut health is my jam, like lame. So this is a great thing. I'm wearing my sweatshirt that I got. They have sweatshirts. It says the Social Wellness Club on the back. I don't know how well I can model this, but it does say Plexus on it. Tell me if I need to go up or down.
It's at the very, very bottom.
Yeah.
If you guys can see it.
But it says, in my wellness era and whatever else it has on it, but it says Plexus in the back. So I am glad that they're branding Plexus. We don't want to be a complete mystery, but it's not Plexus across here. So super cool, super catchy. And then as soon as we saw the Social Wellness Club, I looked over at Emily and I was like, well, there's the sign. The Wellness Collective is a go. And so we're going to move the team page, change it over to the Wellness Collective. Now, here's the thing. It's not just a change of name. We have found that growth, conversion from VIP to brand ambassador, and that kind of momentum has changed significantly since we kind of separated our VIPs from our brand ambassadors. So having people camped out on living happy and healthy and not adding them to the Wellness Collective has really slowed a lot of things down. And that's something that has happened across the board. I've asked this to Diamonds and Jules, and they all agree that, like, yes, separating those two kind of took the air out of team pages. And so what I'm trying to do with this is make it so that the Wellness Collective it will be our team page, but it's our community. So if you have a VIP, that's where you're going to put them, is in the Wellness Collective. Living Happy and Healthy will be for potentials. And so we'll still let people know, you know, hey, we've got this step challenge coming up. If you want to participate, this is, you get your VIP membership and you do all these things. Great. But in the Wellness Collective, we're going to make sure that we're sharing things that are relevant to both the business and the community. So there's already been product knowledge getting dropped on a regular basis, testimonies getting dropped. Our call information will be there. And the way that it's worded will definitely be, it won't be, a lot of the things we do in DARE are straightforward businessy, and we'll make sure to change that so that there's no turning people off. We want everyone to feel welcome and like this is for them. So for example, sorry, I don't know if you can hear Stefan, he's playing Fortnite. So, you know, I wouldn't say necessarily, okay, I can give you a good example. I posted about Pivotal in both groups last week. And in DARE, I said, you guys, Pivotal really helps with retention. Are your people in Pivotal? And I went to Living Happy and just said, do you know that Plexus offers you this tool? This will help you stay consistent. So I'm going to say that from now on. I'm not going to say this is going to help your business with retention. There'll be business talk, but it won't be that way that like someone might see it, a VIP, and go, what am I, just a number to them? Oh, they're just trying to retain me. So we'll be very careful to make sure that it's worded in a way that's attractive to everybody. And I did make that, well, I don't know what it's called. I have to look at it, but it was kind of a steps for success video for my new customers that I shared in the DARE chat. And it's just a welcome. How can you set yourself up for success? Where can you put your stuff so you don't forget to take it? How much water do you need to take? What's your commitment? All that good stuff. So we're going to post, if that video is relevant, we'll just use that video. If not, I'll remake it. But it'll be kind of a welcome to Plexus, steps for success. And I will make a monthly guide, which I've been trying to do anyways. Guide number 1 is like all things January. The first thing will be the video. So then you can tell any new VIP, I'm going to add you to our community page and tag you in this video that is steps for success for you to get started. But in that guide will also be how to earn, you know, the earning potential, all the stuff from Plexus, right? The prizes for the month. If there's a contest or a trip that you can earn, that'll be on there. Our weekly calls. If it's not refreshed, it'll definitely say like this call happens every week. Here's the graphics for week 1. Look at the pinned or featured post for updated graphics. Because that'll probably get, you know, if I can remember to delete and add to the guide, but if I don't, I'll make sure the first one is clear. But every time we post those graphics, they get pinned to featured for that week and they stay there. So they're easy to find. If you can't find the calls, go to our page, go to featured, and it should be pinned. And it should be recently pinned because we only put the stuff up this week. But we can be invited, they'll be seeing that. They'll be seeing those calls. They'll be seeing like, hey, add 3. And we might change it to like share with 3 friends, earn a duffel bag, share with 6, earn $1,000 rather than add 3, right? And even add 3 is not a big deal, like whatever, but we will try to make sure that wording is fitting. So I hope that gets you excited. I want you to share and make this, we have to retrain our brains to add our VIPs to this wellness community. You need to dribble this down to your downline and just start making it a new habit and welcome them. Just like we say, congratulate, you could be a double post. It could be, welcome, Alicia. We're so excited to have you part of the Wellness Collective. And thank you, Emily, for sharing with your friend. And it could be one post with 2 people, right? The welcome and the shout out can be combined. And that gets excitement going because new people see, wow, people are doing things and get excited. Not that we don't get excited for each other, but it's like, good job. You did what we're trained to do. Good job. Go you. But the new people, we get like, yay, we're so happy you're here. We're excited for you to, you know, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, that's awesome. So-and-so had that. Here's her testimony. Check it out, whatever. So I just think that that added layer is going to really increase momentum and get this going in a fresh start. So that's that. And now I'm going to hand it over to Emily, and she is going to talk about our next topic. You could pick whichever one you want. We'll just go over all of them.
Oh,
but
can I ask one
do you see
question
it?
real quick?
Sure.
About that. So the Wellness Collective page will truly only make sense to actual like real VIPs who have ordered something. So
that's who it's for.
Okay,
they have to
perfect.
they have to have a membership. Don't add potentials. Yeah. Do you want me to give you a topic?
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm going to talk on events. So, okay. So we just went to Super Saturday and it was not many of us there, but we actually went to, corporate or not corporate, but the corporate event, Sylvia, Amy, Trudy and I, and it was so great to be in person. And I loved it too, because Trudy, Amy, and I, we actually all started together. We all met in Mary Kay like years and years, 20 years ago. And so it was like really cool to sit in this row and be like, hey, it's just us. And hey, this is where we started. And hey, we're getting started again. And it was just like a really good moment of like, you know what, we're all starting fresh. And to get into in-person events is so crucial because it really builds your belief. And we still need to build our belief. Yes, we believe in Plexus. Yes, we believe in network marketing. Yes, we believe in our teams, but sometimes our fire gets a little wet. And this is a place to like rekindle it and get it burning again. We want our fire to be strong for this because this has changed our lives. So when you go to these in-person events, it changes things. It wakes you up. So for those of you that weren't able to go live, did you at least watch online? Yes, good. Everybody here, good. I mean, of course, because you're here. So, so it's so good. And hopefully you had some friends if you could, or at least you got on. Our next one is Gold School is coming up. There's Ruby on the Rise after that, but Gold School is in Anaheim. So for us SoCal people, if you got an invitation to Gold School, we need to go. Like, we need to go only to really like keep lighting that fire and learning more. Maybe we'll get a new tip. It will be something that just reignites us. So whenever you see one that's near you or that you're able to go to, go. If you get invited to Ruby is on the Rise, go. It's something that corporate puts on, but they do a really nice job. The next huge event is convention. And I'm assuming every single person on this call is already registered. Yes. Good. Okay. It's in Vegas, Karen. It's a hop, skip, and a jump away. We're all going to Vegas together. I know there's some people that have life things like, Sylvia had a miss last year because graduation was literally on the day. So, I mean, like there are big life moments that happen, but most of the time there is no excuse. Like I'm going to say there's no excuse. We have to be at convention. So those are, I understand there's these big life things. So I'm not saying those ones, but for most excuses, zero excuses. Okay. We're all going to convention. We're getting all of our team to go to convention. There's amazing prizes. The one I'm going for is the free hotel stay, because then there's literally no excuse, because you get a free hotel stay and you can get your group of friends to get, so even if just one of you earn it, you can get your group of friends to get a free night stay or 3-night stay. And if you're already earning that, you're getting the $500 cash. You're earning like convention contest, whatever, the store credit, and it will give you all your money for the food. So it's literally a free trip if you earn these prizes. So we have to go for it. But convention is something that we need to get our new people to. So we are going to talk about that on the collective as well, because it is something that we're so close. It's so easy to get to for most of us. I know that we do have some East Coast team, but majority of us, this is the best place for convention to be because it's a drive away. So that's our events there. I also would highly encourage, that's corporate events, but I would highly encourage doing in-person events. Alicia and I are hosting one this week at my house. I know Sylvia's getting one on the books. I know Trudy's talked about getting them on the books, but it's something that we all need to be doing and getting back into the habit, doing the social wellness club like Maria was doing. It is something that it just sparks something. And you know what? It might be the social wellness club. So it might be something that it's just you and Alicia that show up, and you know what? That's okay. You post a cute picture and you do it again and you rehost. And then when we first started, When I first started in Plexus, Andrea Buck and I literally sat around our kitchen table and just showed the catalog. And great news, the catalog is coming out and it's beautiful. I'm so excited. So we'll be able to sit around our table and show the catalog, which is great. But I really, really, really suggest you get a event, in-person event on your calendar at your house. Like, just do it. If you need a message and a script on how to do this, I will show you what to do. Like, we can do a training on how to host an event to get people there, because I've been doing coaching, you know, a lot of us have been doing coaching with different people, and I've gotten a lot of great tips for events. So I'd be glad to do a coaching on that.
One more thing that I wanted to talk about. Well, no, actually, I guess this all rolls in. Okay. Last two topics. Don't forget to take advantage of what Plexus is putting out there for us. Like this slim down, get balanced challenge is crazy. They're giving like, is it 200 or 250? I meant to look that up. I forgot. Dollars away every week. All you have to do is be in there and comment on the post that they put up. They don't even have a certain regimen you have to be taking. It's like, oh, you're a customer, you can be in this. And once a month, they're giving away, you know, that, well, it's not the tonal mirror or whatever this month's prizes. They had to switch brands because they couldn't get it. And then there's a Peloton and a tonal,
I can't stop going.
tonal mirror.
They're
Or no,
coming.
okay, it's the tonal machine is
Okay.
something, the mirror
Wait,
is
so I can
something,
get up.
and the bike. So the mirror is a different brand, I think. But anyway, like these are huge prizes. Do you know how many times we've had to get like 50 jewels together to pool $3,000 to give away a huge prize? And Plexus is doing it for us. So you should be telling every VIP, hey, two things. I'm going to add you to our new community page called the Wellness Collective. And I'm going to actually, that's our little private group where we can be more personal with you. And I'm going to add you to,
training meeting, so I
hold
can
on,
start
guys.
making money. Okay, I'll help.
And then I'm going to add you to the Plexus community page. It's called Plexus One community page. It probably was like the Plexus Ambassador community before. They changed it because as what we're doing, just realized, they want your VIPs in there because your VIPs are eligible for all this stuff as well. So they've changed it to the Plexus One community page, and tell your VIPs, go make that this next week's tasks. Hey, we have a new community page that we're launching. It's really not new to us, but we're kind of rebranding and relaunching it. So I'm going to add you to our Wellness Collective and the Plexus One community, because Plexus is doing a huge giveaway for the next 3 months and possibly further. And we like to do fun stuff in our own community page. Okay, so there's that. And then along with that, I just wanted to, since it's January, really encourage you to think about, so I'm going into this year, it's my 10-year. My 10-year was in December. And like Emily said, we were at Super Saturday and it was like, wow, these are the four that this is where it all started. And we're going into 2024 with like clean slate, starting again, like new team page. How would we run this if we were brand new? We'd be telling people about the products. We'd be telling people, you know, so we're just trying to go back to this is a fresh start. And so we're thinking of where do we want to be at the end of the year and thinking of our goals. So not monthly goals are great, but where do you want to be at the end of this year? And so that's not something we're going to go over right now, but I want you to be thinking about that because you can break down anything backwards, right? And know what needs to get done to get there. And so we're here. You all have uplines that are willing to help you. And if you don't, you've got someone beyond that that's willing to help you, right? So you guys are all on Emily's, mine, or Johanna's team. And I know that the three of us are willing to help you, you know, and that's silly. I'm talking to the leaders here. So you are the ones willing to do the work. But
Yes.
set your goal, break it down backwards. If you need help, hold on. These kids get passionate about their thing. I'm like, dude, keep the war down until I'm done. Anyway, think about 2024. Where do you want to end? How do we need to break that down to get you there? I want this year to be a year of stories that we're like, I set a goal to do this by the end of the year, and you hit it, you hit it, you hit it, you hit it, you hit it. And I think by revamping our community page, really plugging into the things that Plexus is doing for us, and really having a clear outline of how to accomplish our goal. Because adding 3 a month is going to add you 3 a month. But if you're not building on that and focusing on the growth and the final destination, you could get to the end of the year and say, I added 36, but nothing's really changed, right? So similar to any of the contests, right? Convention contest, leaders retreat contest, where we're like, we have this much time to get this done, and we're watching. We're like, how many more do I need? Okay, I'm on track to keep adding this many and be at these points. That's how I want to run your goal, because ultimately your goal, it's going to come with a prize, because it's going to come with a prize of business growth and higher paycheck and leader development. And along the way, you're going to have earned those prizes for convention, and you're going to have earned leaders retreat. But the final prize is going to be, you're going to be where you wanted to be, and your business is going to be where you want it to be. So I really encourage you to think about that, come up with that goal, and map it out to the specifics, to the what needs to be done every week, and how am I going to get that done? And like I said, if you need that broken down, I know that's something Johanna does. I know that's something Emily does. I know that's something Alicia does. I know that's something other Emily does. We've got to, I mean, all of you, I know that you're capable of doing this, but if you need ideas, because even I need ideas, even I am like, well, how am I going to do that? And I talk to Johanna, and it's like, well, what if we commit to posting every day about the business, or more about the business than we are now? Emily, well, what, PLP, post live party, whatever, post lardy. Okay. That's the new phrase. Okay, who's my one conversation, that we're all sharing ideas on how to accomplish that. So collaborate and help each other out. And then finally, we have amazing resources. So you're doing your thing. You've been in the business. I don't want to say can run, because I don't want to tire us out. We run and we rest. But your new person's not going to plug into where we are, right? With that mentality of go, go, go. We're in the go, go, go mind, because we've been here and we want this. But don't forget, there's resources for the newbies. So the newbies are 3 steps. They join, they need 100% buy-in, and then they duplicate. So it's not just join and duplicate. It's join, love, duplicate, growth. So the join step, Johanna and Stephanie made an amazing guide, outline, system, process to use to guide your brand new people through the process. That will get highlighted in our monthly thing. I'll move it every month. It's pinned at the top, but so many things are pinned that it might be a little bit over. So we will refresh that over to where it needs to be. Don't forget to use that. It's amazing. Okay. We have that actually helps feed into also our calls. So you get them, hey, I'm excited for you to get your products, but until I'm telling you, when someone joins in the join call, hey, I need you to get Thursday night on your calendar. Are you free for 20 minutes? You can be anywhere doing anything. As long as you're not the one that needs to be reading or speaking, you can pop on. Pop an earbud in, listen in. You don't even have to put your camera on. 20 minutes, because while you're waiting for your products, I want you to hear what these products are doing for other people, because you're going to be more excited. Because when they get their stuff, they're going to tear into it and start drinking it and not go, oh, I got it a week ago. It's been sitting on my kitchen counter. Get them on the call on Thursday night. Hey, so I'm glad we got your order in. Great. Thursday night, can you put this on your calendar? Get it on their calendar to listen into those calls, you guys. You should commit to getting on those calls and listening in. They are amazing. Every time I get on, I'm like, wow, that was so good. That we have actually added at the end of that a little bit about the Sunday night opportunity calls. Like, well, and if you've heard anything about this and you're really looking to make, I don't know what the exact script is, but it's really good. Say Sunday in the comments and we'll get you the link to our Sunday night call. It's 15 minutes. And we talk about a little bit more about how you could, the earning potential or whatever we say. But that feeds into that. So those are those systems and processes that we have at our disposal to use, right? So the system that Johanna and Stephanie created, amazing. which within those steps invites people to the calls, and keep inviting them. Wasn't that exciting? We do those every Thursday night. If you have time, you should hop on, because you never know whose story you're going to hear, and it's going to make you think, shoot, my neighbor has that. This might help them. And then you invite them to the replay. So use our systems that we have in place. Of course, Plexus has book club. Welcome to Plexus, Monday Motivation, all those amazing calls. I know it can get to be a lot, but plug in when you can. We're right at 9:30. I think we covered everything. So again, welcome to the Wellness Collective. We are going to be called that from now on, and we are part of the Social Wellness Club. All of this stuff is available, you guys. It's super cool and exciting. And like we said, call your events that, so it's all branded and all tied in together. I think that's genius. So any questions, any comments, if you want to add anything yourself, like, go for it.
This excites me. Thank you guys, ladies, for sharing. And I wanted to piggyback on what Emily said about like building belief, like going in person so that you can build your belief, because it's something that we have to keep feeding into. So if you're like me, I'm just going to be totally transparent, and I'm so excited and I'm so grateful we have a leader who's like rebranding and making changes as needed. And I'm so glad we have systems in place. But if you're finding yourself thinking like, I can't do it, or it's too hard, or it's a belief issue, right? And so if you like totally free of charge, like just because I love you guys, if you want to meet with me to do like a coaching call to like figure that out, I'm happy to. So just message me, or if you want to map out your goals too, because I will tell you also transparently, I've helped so many people map out their goals and I haven't mapped out mine. So Stephanie was like, have you written out your goals? I'm like, no, because I just think, oh, it's in my head. No, we have to write them down, right? So if you need to meet with someone to like do that and hold you accountable, I know Sylvia and Emily are happy to do that too, but I just want to let you guys know I'm open. So just, if you need anything, just message me and I'll coach you, or I will help you map your goals.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Joanna.
And yeah, look at, if you can't get into Gold School, if you were gold, or I don't know what the qualification was. I can't remember. I don't know if you had to hold gold or have been gold ever in your life, but whatever. If you want to go to Gold School and you are eligible, I will do everything in my power to get you in. I hardly believe that someone's not going to flake, that someone shows up and they're like, of course you can come sit down. Like, what's the big deal? So get there. If you cannot go to Gold School, you guys, in December, I literally was just like so in tears and frustrated with life and things in general. Not life, but like stuff. And I said, well, you know what makes me happy? It made me happy was just getting together. And I was like, that's it. I'm going to have a sip and see. And I did the sip and see literally within 4 days. Like, I was like, what day am I free next week? Because I wanted to do it before our Christmas party, because I wanted to be able to tell anyone who decided to join, come to our party next week. So that was like the time pressure for me. And it was so fun. I had no pressure. I wasn't dependent on other ambassadors coming. I was like, I'm going to tell them when it is. And if they can come, that's great. If not, I'm doing this to let all my neighbors taste the different flavors. And I mixed the drinks. The colors were so pretty. The presentation was so cute. My point is, if you can't go to Gold School, do a dang Social Wellness Club tasting day. And just come try it. People, we have so many flavors now. You could just say, come try all the flavors. I got those carafes and I mixed 2 of each flavor, too much. 1 bottle of each, that's enough for them to sip. I forgot to blend up a shake, but you could blend up a shake. And just do that. So if you can't get to Gold School, have an in-person event like within the next 2 weeks. And like Emily said, if 1 person, 2 people show up, it's okay. That's a quality conversation that you can have. And that's one of my goals too, is to be having quality conversations every week. So you check 2 boxes and you're getting better. And you know what I said? One of my neighbors, there was a lot of people here. I mean, several ambassadors came, brought guests, we hung out, and 2 of my neighbors came that are already VIPs. 1 came out, wasn't, but 5 neighbors that haven't been able to come didn't come. So I'm like, well, there you go. I just invite them again and have another event. So you're never out of people. So thanks for joining us. I hope you are excited for 2024. And it's Saturday morning. We have the whole weekend ahead of us. Yay. Love you ladies so much.
Thank you.
See ya.